Retreat is a wonderful way to really get into your practice. Normally, you're busy with your work day, whatever you're planning for the next few days. You spend a lot of time thinking about who you're going to see, what you're going to eat. Maybe you can get to yoga class, maybe not. Maybe you can spend some time meditating, maybe not. When you choose to do retreat, you're finally saying, I am choosing to practice. I'm really just going to take the time to do nothing but my practice, whatever that is for you. You know, we've created retreats where it can be all about creativity. We've created retreats where it can be focused on a particular visualization, meditation. You know, we also do formal retreats that were given to us by our teachers. There's many different ways to do it, but what they all have in common is that you go away from your normal everyday life, you close the doors, as it were, you turn off the computers, you really just don't contact anybody for however long you decide to do it, and you just meditate, or you just do asana, and you find a way to schedule your life all around practice.
For me, retreat is one of the practices of the 8 limbs of yoga. So there's 8 limbs of yoga. There's a 5th limb called pratyahara, which is sense withdrawal. And this limb is what prepares you for focus, which is dharana, the 6th limb of yoga. So when you really create the space, it's not so much retreating, it's almost like an active creation of space and time for you to actually focus. And this is a very conscious decision to leave away all the distractions, whether that be work, cell phone, internet, and then create the time, the freedom, the mental space, all the circumstances that are conducive for you to then group all of your energies together and focus on the task at hand, which could be a creative retreat, which could be a meditation retreat, which could be a yoga retreat. And so that's what a retreat is for me.
I think one thing I would love to add about retreat for people who are considering doing it, if your practice is something that you've been wondering about, like why does it seem like things are going kind of slow, how do I get things to speed up, you can think of retreat in this way. The amount of progress that you might make over 50 years, well, you could shorten that. Every time you go into retreat, you know, let's say 3 days of retreat would be like months of practice, or a month of retreat is like years of practice, just because it's so concentrated, it's so uninterrupted. It's just a great way to see changes and progress come to you very quickly.